Pre-match interview.
Sign a waiver. this side.
That's not a bad lag.
I had one similar to that one here. I'll be for this one. Oh, yeah. nothing.
Testing, testing. All right. Welcome everyone to the third and final day of the Darwin Open. We're down to the business end of the draw.
Not getting in a yeah.
I will be your first commentator for the day. It's Melanie here. On my own until we can round up somebody else to join me. So we started off day one on Saturday with our group, our rounds, qualifying rounds. Started off with about 60-something players, I think. 8 groups with the top 6 in each group going through to the knockout. Yesterday we played through to, we had a 48-player double life repechage knockout. However, and yesterday we played through to round 4 of the losers and through to the top 4 players in the winners. This morning we've played a couple more rounds in the loser side of the repechage, and we're down to the top 8 players now, but they've changed the event up a bit. So once you get to the top 8, they've dropped the second life straight knockout from now. You can find all the results on Poolstat anyway if you go looking in Darwin District's 8 Ball Association. Oh, there we go, we've got 2 tables going now. So in the last 8 of the draw we have Paul Pike playing Trey Chan on the left hand screen, Scott Mackay and Scott Coburn on the right hand screen, and on the back tables, not currently on the stream, we have Travis Crawley playing Matthew Doshenko and Chris Beagley playing Choco Khan. So it's a pretty solid top 8, I think. Straight knockout now, so losers will be straight out. What's going on? Paul Pike 2-1 up on Trey. Trey's at the table on reds. I don't know if he can get that one on the left-hand middle, so he might be looking to. Yeah, he's going to take that one on under the black and try and come back up for the other balls up the other end of the table. And does it perfectly. Nice shot, Trey. He just plays all these nicely. He should be out. Should make it 2-all. He's still got to do the work. That's nice. Wondering whether he's going to try and take that ball in the middle or just screw back a little bit and run it down the top pocket. Bit of a strange feeling doing commentary on your own. Nobody to bounce things off. No, that's fine. It's a lovely shot. Oh, Trey. Tried to force that a little bit too much, I think. On the right hand table we've got 2 locals, Scott Mackay and Scott Coburn. Scott Coburn has played some Really good pull yesterday and today. In the previous round, just knocking out one of our possible favourites, locals, Jamie Butner. Playing very solid. Bit of a tricky one for Scott at the moment, Coburn. The yellows are all go, but he's got to try and get on that black, break that black out if he really wants to go out in this visit. He's left himself an awkward shot there. I don't think that middle yellow goes past that red down to this bottom right hand pocket, so you'll probably be looking at taking the other up the top, the other yellow. Bit of a hampered shot though, so a bit awkward, and then he's got to try and get position on one of these other balls. He is a left-hander, so maybe not quite as awkward for him, but oh, he must have just tapped the ball there with his cue. He's fouled. Giving Scotty Mackay ball in hand. Nice shot there by Paul Pike. Taking advantage of Trey's miss a couple of shots ago. Yep, nice. 3-1 to Paul Pike. Race to 7 in these quarterfinals. Semi-finals will be race to 8 with the grand final later today, scheduled for 5 p.m. Darwin time, race to 9. Be interesting to see who gets through to that grand final. Scott Mackay, an unusual miss there. I think should just call him Mackay and Coburn, scrap the Scots. Gets too confusing. Coburn with a pretty good chance here if he plays all these right to bring it back to 2-all. That'll do, I think. Yep. So take that one in the middle, the other yellow up the top left, and then back on the black. He's played that perfectly. Just drop this last yellow in and then black down the bottom right hand pocket. Trey won't be happy with that shot he just played. Had a bit of a chance as well to go for the out. He's made that red pretty awkward for himself now. Clever shot from Paul, even though he hasn't snookered or anything, but he's just left nothing. No real options for Trey. Covered that red on the left-hand side a bit by put his yellow in front. Kept himself in the game, so Trey's not really looking to pot out. What does Trey do now? Now that he's put his red awkward over that middle pocket. Or just beyond the middle pocket, I should say. Does he try and go for the out and somehow get himself on that ball in the middle? Scott Mackay, how many balls do you want to pot on the break? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 3. A red and 2 yellows. What a massive break. Reds all look really good, but he's got that awkward one to start. Whoa. Left himself another awkward shot. Or can he play that one down the top? Up the top. Not sure if he's quite on it. A 3-1 to Paul Pike over Trey at the moment. 2 each between the Scots. I'll just get a quick update on the scores on the other tables at the moment. We currently have Travis is 4-1 over Maddie Dyshenko on one of the back tables, and Chris Beagley 4-2 over Choco Khan. Race to sevens. Oh, Paul's tried to come back for his other yellow there, but not quite enough. Unless he wants to try the real fine cut, which is a bit hairy. You can't take the double because of Trey's red in the way. Whoa. Went for the fine cut, but the hairy shot was that risk of the black in the middle, which he almost ended up potting the black out of turn. Hasn't ended up too bad. Now does Trey back himself to try and go out here? Only the one difficult sort of ball, this bottom, the red going down the bottom right. I'll probably be playing for it now. Go that bottom red down the bottom right, because the black's got a bit of safety on the black at the moment. No. Oh, it's a clever shot. Yeah, that was probably the safer way to go, I suppose. Yeah, yeah. He's left them the up and down shot and still left him his own ball difficult. Yeah, so he hasn't really improved himself, Trey. Yeah. He could be skimming off that middle red to try and take that snooker again. He tries to stop that up and down the table if he gets behind. Oh, has he? Has he? No, not quite. I'm not sure if he's totally got the snooker either. No, he hasn't. Hasn't snookered, but he hasn't left an easy shot for Paul. What do we call him? Paul? Pikey? Pikey? That's a clever shot. Scotty Mackay going in off on the other table and giving Coburn a chance to get back in this frame. Will he be just trying to clear up some of his balls and tie Scotty up? Depends how confident he's feeling, I suppose. You know what I'd probably be thinking with Coburn is he's got two semi-difficult yellow balls on the right-hand side. Pot one of those and then just break open his other one and snooker him behind the other yellow or something. Just open all his balls up. Don't let Scotty Mackay have a chance at the black. Oh, I don't know if I like this shot. Is he trying to... Oh, yeah. That's okay, I suppose. He's forcing Scotty to open up his two yellows down there in some way. Not a bad leave. Lovely shot, Trey. Left himself perfect. Just pot one good ball and then you screw back and straight on the black. That's it. Looked a bit risky there for a second, like it was going to rattle, but lovely, Trey. It's 3-2. Coburn over here, I think in a good spot actually. He's got opportunities to clear up his balls and then snooker. If he can't get back on that other yellow himself. So, oh, Scotty. Would have just been going to try and pot a couple of those balls. He tried to go for a snooker and left the black open. costly mistake.
The thought was probably good. It was just
All right, 3-2 to Pikey, 3-2 to Mackay. What have we got on the other tables? We've got 5-1 to Travis Crawley over Matty D, and still 4-2 to Chris over Choco. 3-2. Oh, we can see the other matches going in the background here. That's good. Good job, Dan. Got all the scores on the other matches. It's Pikey on reds. Whoa. It's got a nice little kiss there with these two reds down the left-hand side, if he wants to go that way again. Or he's got the option to take this red down the right. Bit of an awkward shot. So playing this one, he's going to try and screw back out and not... Oh no. I thought he was going to try and screw back and take that red in the same pocket, but maybe that goes back in the middle pocket now. Not to tell from here. Yeah. Oh yeah, it does clearly. What? That was just silly. Was he? He couldn't have been going for that in the middle. He must have just been trying to get his ball out of there. Unfortunate that that didn't drop in for him, because if it did, he could have been out this game. Trey having a chance to get back into it. We're thinking that shot might make it to the highlight reels. If we can get a clip of it. What's Trey looking to do here on the yellows? Is he just going to drop that red in and cover the bag? Yeah, that's a nice shot. The pocket's open, but Pikey doesn't have a chance. He can't pot it back in that pocket at the moment. No shot at it just yet. So Trey's given himself every opportunity to maybe have a look at potting out next shot if he really wants to. Depends what happens here. Oh, here we go. What? That's just silly. Would have been massive if he had made the next shot. Oh, what? Okay, let's just do that then. Is he on that one at the bottom left as well? Yeah, he definitely couldn't have been going for that. He was just trying to get his ball out, wasn't he? Yeah, he mustn't quite be on that bottom left one. Gotta go to the big shot first. Oh no. Alright, Trey. Now what do you got? You just go for a big pot, or he's got that yellow under the red on the bottom left that he could just drop that in and use it for position on other balls if he wasn't confident, but no, he's going for the confident shot. Oh. No. Hasn't left the easiest of shots, but was Pikey just playing to run that down? I thought he was going to go for the pot. Nice confident pot, and that he would have been on the other red. He could have been out. Wow. Trey. I've just noticed the shirt that Scotty's wearing. Actually, I shouldn't mention. Maybe I shouldn't explain that on air. Okay, Trey. This is your chance to do something. You have to be going one of those yellows over. No, it's going to cut. Oh yeah. It's okay. It's a nice shot. Good starter. Nice. Yellow onto yellow again, under the red, potentially. Just get that one across the bottom rail that he's got to make sure of. If he's going to open up the reds potentially, he's got to make sure he can pot that one across the rail. So you're going to leave that rail ball till last, or one of his last balls. Oh, that. I think that's okay. I think the yellow goes past the red. But the thing is, he's leaving basically with his hardest ball till last. So he's putting some pressure on himself that maybe he didn't need to. If he's confident that he's going to pot it, then awesome. But if he rattles his ball, then it's probably game over. Lovely. He's played it perfectly. So it's all worked out. As long as he drops his black ball in, which I'm sure that he will. Lovely. Good job, Trey. Back to 3-all here. But it's a risk he took that potentially he didn't need to take. I guess I probably would have got rid of that rail ball earlier, and then you had everything else open. But I'm not the one out there playing. He is. He's got there, so. Alright, Scotty and Scotty. Trying to sit in behind those. Oh, I think it's. That's a lovely shot. 6-1 to Travis over on the back tables. Race to 7. Travis is on the hill already. 5-2 to Chris Beagley over Choco. Almost on the hill. Coburn's just played a really nice shot here on this table on the screen. I'm not sure if he's totally. I don't think he's snookered Scotty, but made it difficult. Ooh. Oh, I thought that yellow was blocking that red. No, it's not. Oh. Sorry, Scotty wasn't quite as good a shot as I thought it was. Oh. 4-2 to Mackay. Yeah, we can just see most of Travis's game on that back table. Unfortunately, there's a pole in the way, but he does have 3 reds left on the table, 2 that we can see, another that's sitting behind the pole. But I think the one behind the pole is just off of, maybe just off of the cushion. It might go in the middle pocket on this side. Not sure, it's a bit hard to tell from this distance where we are. Yeah, Travis just with one difficult ball there. But if he sorts that out now, he could potentially be out. Could be end of match this frame. No, he mustn't have been able to get it, so he's gone for the safety. Tried to hook Maddie on the black. I think he's got it. Oh, Maddie's just clipped his... Oh. Maddie's got out of the snooker, just clipped his black. Almost gone in off. Not quite. But I think Travis has got an opportunity to go out here. Anyway, back to these streaming tables. 3-all Pikey Chan, 4-2 Mackay Coburn. Which game to look at here? They're not overly easy on either side. Shot there from Pikey on yellows. Just trying to have a look to see whether that... I think that black might go past the red into the bottom right hand pocket. If it does, then this could be out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that does. Oh, Trav's got ball in hand on that back table. Yeah, he's just about to drop in his last ball. Yeah, perfect on the black. This will be 7-1 to Travis. Alright, well done, Trav. First player through to the semi-finals. 3 matches still playing here. Shot Pikey, 4-3 against Trey Chan. That's a nice shot there by Coburn. Just setting his ball up, not really giving Mackay any sort of opportunities. Oh. Alright, Coburn's got a chance here. Not really an easy start though. He might have to take that ball over the bottom left pocket to give himself better position on some of the others there. Unless he's just going to try and go for another safety. It's alright, not the nicest of shots he's left himself though. So if he drops this red ball in the right hand middle pocket, and then what's he going to do? Probably play one red down onto the other red. Leave Scotty with no real option on these yellow balls. That's it. He's given himself a good angle just to push one red down onto the other, open his balls up. Yeah, that's it. Oh, he's got the pot. That's nice. Had the safety as well, but he's got the pot, so will he... does that red go across between those yellows and the black to the bottom left pocket? Hard to tell. I don't think so. If it does, he's going to play it absolutely perfect. Or he could take the red over the pocket and try and come back around, but he's just got to clear all those yellows there. Oh, ouch. He's come around a bit far. Back a bit far, I mean. That is unfortunate. He'll probably be looking to just skim off of his red and bring the white in behind and try and leave. Oh, thank you. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Real stuff. He just skims off if he's red. Leaves the white in behind to not give Scotty a nice shot on these yellows. The only thing is in this game he's just... Oh, he's missed the ball altogether. Ouch. Ouch, that'll hurt. The problem is, even if he had got that snooker, he was probably going to leave Scotty a chance to come across the table, hit into his yellows and snooker him back anyway. So I don't know if that was really going to help. Oh, Scotty's just running around the table now. Drop that one in, bottom left. Drop that one in, bottom right. Oh, too hard, Scotty. Oh no. It's probably perfect. Drop that in, bring the white back up to take the black back in that same pocket. Or the black in the right hand middle if he just drops this in slow. Now he's come back around. What I expected he would do. Alright. 5-2 to Scotty over Scott.
Way too soon.
Come back to rather than trying to.
What's happening on this left hand table?
No, I was.
Thank you.
I didn't cue it. Yeah, I didn't cue it very well. Had a little bit of stamina and just through. The plan was getting that yellow. Yeah, but not.
Got any cases?
Yeah.
Pikey on the reds here.
A little bit. Yeah. At the end, it's still.
Yep.
Yeah.
Last red, can he hit that clearly? There's no chance of him knocking that yellow, is there? I mean, there's always a chance, but oh no, he's hit it perfectly. Oh, and skimmed off the yellow too, and just that was perfect. I doubt he was trying to come off of that yellow, but it's ended up perfect for him. Yeah, that's it. 5-3 to Pike. And on the one back table that's still going, what have we got? We've got Chris Beagley on the hill, 6-2 against Choco Khan. So highly likely he might be the next one through to the semis, but he's got to do it yet. Okay, what's happening here? Scotty versus Scott. Scott Coburn's had a couple of chances that he's got unfortunate. He could have been in a couple more of these frames and the scoreline would have been closer. So he's really got some work to do now. Big break from Trey, but hasn't potted anything. So he's left it pretty open. These yellows are looking nice. Like he hasn't really thought much about it at all. He's gone, yep, yellows, bam. Yep. Oh, that. He didn't think that out real well. That wasn't the best of shots. Well, we have Chris on the back table there, on the black. He drops this in, that's match over. And just powers it in his usual form. 7-2 to Chris Beagley over Choco Khan. So Travis and Chris through to the semi-finals. Waiting to see who the other two will be. Pikey really had a good opportunity there. All the yellows were clear. He could have really potted out, but he's mucked it up. Trey with an opportunity now. He's just got to think it out. Oh, rattled it. Trey. Cheers, Cole. Apparently I'm doing well by myself. Oh, nice shot, Scotty. Oh, it's... Pikey's just got a bit lucky there. Left himself an... oh no, I was going to say an awkward shot, but no, he's on that bottom one, isn't he? Lovely. This will be fairly standard, just drop those couple in and then the black. Yep. Drop that one in, black back in the middle, right hand middle. And this will put Pikey on the hill. With Trey a lot of work to do if he wants to get back into the match. He's definitely got the ability to do it, but then actually putting that in play is a different kettle of fish. All right, Scotty and Scott. Just as an update, we've got the consolation, the plate also playing in another room today. I think we're down to the semi-final in that. We've got Annette Lindsay playing Nestor Boy de la Cruz. And we've got Ryder Stanton, our up-and-coming 14-year-old, playing Sandy Enriquez in the other semi. So it's a solid top four to be playing in the plate. Awesome to see a lady up in there as well. Good work, Annette. Now back to who we got at the table. Trey. Like I said, Trey with a lot of work to do. He's certainly got the ability to do it, but he's just got he's been playing some amazing pool lately, Trey. Just struggling a little bit in this match. Didn't leave himself the nicest of shots here. He'll be having to probably play this red down the bottom right hand pocket. The one, well, either one of them actually. I was going to say the one near the middle pocket, but that one that he's lining up for. Has he played just to leave it there? Yeah, I think he has. Pikey's got a shot at the middle, but they're not really many other options. So that's probably a good leave by Trey. Oh, really good effort that was. If he had have come off that red, which I'm sure he was probably trying to do, bump Trey's red out the way and pot his yellow, that would have been a great shot. Scott Coburn. I think Scott's on reds. Oh, we haven't done the... So Trey on reds. I think Scott Coburn is on reds as well. Let's wait till he plays this shot. Yeah, he is. It's not a bad shot. I think he was probably trying to tuck that wide in behind Scotty's other yellow there to give him a more difficult shot. Just get his red off the cush. So he's given Scotty a bit of a chance here. Mm. Trey with an opportunity here. Everything's open, he's just got to do it the right way. Thinking, looking where everything is now, my preference, I'd probably be taking the red over the bottom right hand pocket to use to get position on the other balls. You guaranteed the pot, you can use it to get better position. You don't want to be going, yeah, just like that. That's nice. Don't want to be taking on big shots and rattling balls when you're 6-3 down, and you just want to make sure of every shot. May have ended up a tiny bit straighter than he would have liked, but should have enough angle there to bring that white back out. Bring the white up slightly. Oh. Not sure if I like that or not. Which way is he going to go? He hasn't given himself the right angle to play that middle red up the top pocket and get position on the other ball. Yeah. Oh, that's good. He's done that lovely. There was risk of hitting that wrong and running the white into the yellows there and then not giving himself a good position, but he didn't muck it up. He's done that well. Given himself enough angle now that he can drop that in, run the white off the top, cushion and back for the black probably in the middle, I would say. Oh no, he's come back the other way. Lovely, that'll do. Whatever works. That's it, lovely tray. 6-4. And Scotty Coburn had a bit of a chance, but he's left himself an awkward red here. Is he going to play to cut it in? So he's just got to watch the white, where the white goes. Oh, he's done it. He's done it. Nice shot. Gets one back, 5-3. That's good. That's the one thing with Trey is he hasn't always been potting balls off the break. I don't know, I haven't really been paying attention in this match on his breaks, but in some previous matches he's struggled a bit with potting balls off the break, I think. Hasn't left the easiest of starters here. Oh. That was an awkward choice for Pike to take there. Well, he may have been looking at that and thinking that was an easy shot. I was looking at it going, oh, I don't know about that one. I probably would have taken the bottom right. Use that as an easier pot for a starter ball. You're going to make sure you're actually on the balls. Okay, looking to take reds. Just got that one. Yep, lovely. Just had that one that was kind of tied up with the black. Unfortunately, the black's still a bit tied up. I think he was hoping to break them both out then. So, still got a bit of work to do. Oh, get out of there. Oh. It's okay, but black is still difficult. He's got to do something, and the red kind of closest to the black doesn't easily go anywhere at the moment. So he's got to use those other balls to try and make some sort of a path for those. How is he going to go about doing that? Oh. Ouch. That is not what he wanted. Left himself a very awkward shot there. He's not going to be able to go for a pot here. So he's going to have to try and leave a difficult shot for Pikey. And looking at the table at the moment, I don't know if that's possible. Pikey's yellows are all now out, potable. Got to try and tie something up. Unfortunately, he's kind of messed one of his own balls up, but we have Pikey with the long shots, but yeah, can he get that one across the table? I reckon he might be able to, but no, he's not going for it. Let's miss the pot. Alright, Trey, here's your chance. Well, where he's sitting at the moment, if he can get that bottom right one, he did actually leave his, kind of open up that path I was talking about before for his red that was sitting closer to the black before, and now it's down on the bottom rail, which looks difficult, but he's got the opportunity to pot this right hand bottom red, get on that one across the rail. Not. I thought he'd just play it a lot softer than that, but he's got a different plan. Is he looking to pot this one and try and come back for it now? Perhaps. Maybe he is. Gotta put some side on it to get the white back lower than the black rather than higher than the black, if that makes sense. Does it sound like I know what I'm talking about? Am I just winging it? Or kind of like that, but why did he play that so hard? Now this is tricky. He can cut this red in the middle, but the white's going to run. It's going to run off that top rail, and he's got to try and get back without clipping all those yellows and get back on his red down this bottom rail. Oh, and has he done it? I think, oh no, see, he's run into that yellow. Oh. He needed to come to the left of that yellow and come between the packs, but he hasn't. I think he's ended up snookering himself. Certainly not what he needs right now. Oh, can he get around that? Oh, no, he's missed it. That's a foul. Ball in hand for Pikey. Now, because he's got ball in hand, Pikey can take that one difficult ball. Yep, he gets rid of that. And now if he just maps this out, he could be out, and this could be end of match if he plays everything right. The one thing that Trey didn't want to do was give him ball in hand. Oh, what happened there? I was too busy looking at the left-hand table. So Scotty on yellows. Oh, good shot. But he'll probably just, if he can come off this bottom side of the yellow, he's just going to snooker Scott back. Or do that. Okay. What do I know? Alright, Pikey, 3 fairly standard balls left in the black. If he gets these, this will be end of match. Yep, that's it. Drop that in, screw back a bit for the black. Oh, that's it. Absolutely perfect. Couldn't have got much better than that. There we go, Pikey 7-4 over Trey. Pikey third player into the semi-finals. And it looks as though Scotty about to plot the black on this table here as well. And he has, yep, 6-3. One more frame and Scotty is through to the semis, or Scott. With a lot of work to do, but I mean, he's still in the game, so anything happens from here. So we currently have Travis Crawley, Chris Beagley and Paul Pike through to the semi-finals. Just waiting on that 4th player. I might just switch over to that other table in a moment. Here we go, the history of the Darwin Open. Good old unknown in 2006, hey? Anybody want to turn up with a trophy or some sort of proof of winner of 2006? Dan says he thinks it was him. Not sure I believe that, but there's no proof that it wasn't him. Okay, reds or yellows? What do you take here? I'm thinking probably yellow. Yeah. Perfect. So, well, can he actually get on that bottom left one that he just left over that pocket? If he can, this is a good opportunity to take this frame and the match, but it looks like he can't. Is he going to try and cut this one in the right? Yep. Oh. I think he's just left himself on that yellow in the bottom, oh, sorry, not bottom, middle left. Get that one in the middle left. He could potentially take the bottom left and come back around for, oh, I was thinking soft, but okay, but still use that. Use that for position to bring the white back up the other end of the table. Both those yellows near the middle pocket go back in the middle pocket, and then the yellow up the top. Oh, he's just picked the gap perfectly. Lovely. Top right, yellow, the white to come off the top cushion, back perfectly for the yellow in the middle. Oh, Scotty Mackay. You rushed it, mate. That could have been end of match, but he's given Scott a chance now. Just one difficult ball for Scott, one difficult red on that left-hand cushion. Everything else is open, so he's going to work out how he's going to get to that. I don't know how I would map this one out. I'd be looking to try and pot that one down the left-hand rail. Either pot it down the rail, or you'd be looking to double it back to the middle or something, but with a bit of safety in mind. Because it's not a guaranteed pot. You don't want to be leaving that ball till last. Definitely don't want to be leaving the difficult ball till last. So he's got to try and get that off soon. Could potentially be taking this far right red to the bottom right and trying to bring the white off of the bottom cushion and break that red off of the left cushion. If he could do that now and leave himself a shot on something else, just like that, bump it. Whoa. Unlucky. That was the shot though. If you had to just bump that up to the middle, over the middle a little bit, he could have gone out here, but it's difficult now. What do you do? As you get less and less balls on the table, it's harder to go for any sort of safety. He's left himself too straight there. He's leaving himself less and less options now with every other ball that he pots. He takes this to the top pocket and maybe, yeah, I don't know, it's difficult. Maybe double that red back in the middle, leaving the white down this end of the table. So if it misses, he's leaving a difficult shot, but it's not really a difficult shot with those two, with that yellow up the right. That's a kind of easy pot from anywhere on the table. This is not a nice position to be in, I don't think. Particularly when you're 6-3 down, I think the score is. He's putting the pressure on. Oh. Tried to force it. It's hard. Those shots are difficult under pressure when you're down in the scoreline, I mean. So I mean, Scotty should just be able to drop this yellow in the top right, bring the white around, yellow, the other yellow probably back in the middle, and then on the black. Oh, he's gone a little bit far. I think is that still cuttable in the middle? Maybe. Cuttable, but also missable. I hate these shots. Oh, made it look so easy. Not the easiest shot on the black, but you'll be looking to either go, oh, I think he can go the top left, or he could cut it in the middle if he wanted to, either middle. Probably wouldn't be looking to cut it to the right middle, because if he misses, he might be breaking that red off, and that's not ideal. He could cut it to the left middle, or he could take it to the top left. I'd probably take the top left, I think, in or over. If he misses and kind of covers that pocket, it makes Scott's red difficult. Oh, it did look good. But there you go, see? So he's made it difficult for Scott now. Because he's covered that bag. There's no way Scott's potting the red. He might end up just snookering. Yeah, that's true. If he drops this one in the middle, he just drops this one in the middle, plays his red over the middle bag and snookers. But the thing is, it's not a difficult just straight across the table get out of the snooker. So you've got to make it a good snooker. Yeah. See, potentially thinking back now, I'm thinking he could have even left that one there and gone straight for the snooker. With that red kind of left as traffic in the middle of the table. Oh, yeah. Oh, has he left him a shot? He might just try and swerve around that a bit, you know? He definitely is. Yep, he's going to go for it. Oh, he has a fairly good chance too, you know? Yeah, he's... Oh! Oh! But you know what? Look at the leave. One good shot, yeah? I'd probably be looking to play it up this bottom right. It's a bigger pocket. And if he gets it, the white comes off of the left-hand cushion and back out for the middle ball. He's just got to go for it. There's no safety here. You just got to go for the pot. But you go for that, or top left at the moment from this view. You just got to go for the pot. Bring the white back out for the red in the middle if you get it. Do or die. Oh, I think he's... He missed it. I think he was going for a cut in the middle. I think he was actually going for a cut in the middle instead of up to the top pocket. Risky. Okay, Scott Mackay, fourth player into the semis. So we have Travis Crawley, Chris Beagley, Paul Pike, Scott Mackay. I do not know who's playing who. Let me have a look at the draw. Yeah. I think it will be Travis versus Scott and Chris versus Paul, according to the current draw on Poolstat. And then we will have, because we're just about up to the consolation plate final as well. So we'll have 2 tables going here on the stream that'll be the semi-finals, and in the background, I think we're going to have the final of the plate.